So on December 17th, prior to Christmas, my last weigh-in was 158.8 pounds. And this morning I weighed myself and I was 174.8 pounds. And you're probably wondering, how can someone gain, God, over 15 pounds in a little over a week? Well, it's Christmas. So when you're going super hard on the cookies and super hard on the tamales and basically everything in sight, you can put on 16 pounds. But how much of that is water? How much of that is fat? Is any of it muscle? I don't know. Let's take a look at it. And more importantly, how long will it take to lose all of that? Today is New Year's Eve, and as of this morning's weigh-in, we are at 165.6 pounds. So what is that? 5 days and nearly 9 pounds lost. So a lot of that was initially water weight. However, by now, I've had pretty strict adherence over the last week and have been getting my 10,000 steps and have been training and doing those things I do. And it hasn't really budged more than that. So I'm inclined to believe that there was in fact some fat gain over the, we'll call it 4 days of sort of anarchy eating. And before anyone says there's no way you could put on over 5 pounds of body fat in a little over 3 days, 4 days, I don't think you fully understand how much I was eating. I mean, this was buck wild eating, like 14 cookies a day, 5 tamales, Panda Express, like stuff I would never conventionally eat. And not only was I eating it, but I was eating it to like gorge, like food competition style. So if I had to conservatively estimate what I was getting in terms of calories over those days, I would say 6,000 to 7,000 calories per day would be a decent start. And I really don't relate to people who are like, oh, I have the hardest time putting on weight, as demonstrated in these videos here. Give me 3 days and give me a buffet and I'll get you some weight gain. And today is January the 2nd, and today's weigh-in we were at right around 164.6 pounds. So 10 pounds lost pretty much. And we'll do some quarter turns, but definitely noticeable. Again, if you have a big weekend, you go on vacation, you splurge, don't do anything crazy. Just get back to your program. The weight you put on, even if it's something dramatic like 15 pounds in a week or something, it's not all fat gain. You didn't lose the fat initially or put on the muscle initially in a week or two. And there is really no way you're going to do the inverse in the same amount of time. That's just crazy. So what should you do if you go a little haywire for a week? Don't panic, first of all. Just get back to your regular program. 300 to 500 calorie deficit, 10,000 steps a day. Get some good sleep, hydrate, and give yourself a week. Seriously, don't panic. A 10 to 15 pound fluctuation in weight isn't the end of the world. It's not forever. As you can see, we're at day 8 now, and we're over 10 pounds lost. And my expectation is by the time we hit 2 weeks, we're going to be right back where we started. No fat gain, no muscle gain, water gone, a bunch of food down in your bowels gone. But truly, don't panic. And like everything else in your fitness journey, be consistent. Don't be a spaz. Don't get radical, and you are going to be fine.